Hey guys, it's Bob. Welcome back to Modern Life of the 70s Mind. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. You know, I've often said I should rename this channel the Lucy Thomas channel because I've done so many videos of hers. And I think last count, I was something like 26 videos. But I was thinking about that. I'm like, that's a lot of videos. And I keep doing so many because she just puts new songs out on a regular basis. But because she does that, I've never really had a chance to go back and listen to some of her early stuff. At least I don't think I have. If I have, I apologize. I don't remember. And a few of you have been saying, you know, she's got some really good music when she was younger. So I thought since there's a little break in videos, I thought I would go ahead and go back and listen to one. And I found Never Enough. And I believe I've done a little research on this. I believe she was 14-ish when she sang this. So I'm really excited to see what this thing sounds like. And why don't we just go ahead and jump into it? Here's Lucy Thomas singing Never Enough. She looks younger.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting loud now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you,
Wow.
all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the
Okay, I got to break because there's not going to be a break, but I will back this up as you can see. So we'll get into that. Um, 14 years old. Come on. Um, wow. She was so young when she recorded this, and it's hard to believe that I'm hearing so much control in her voice at such a young age. She sings with such maturity, but I think even more importantly, um, there's still something really youthful and sincere, almost like an innocence in how she delivers the lines. From the very first note, you can feel how locked in she is to the song, like emotionally. You can hear it in her voice, you can see it in her gestures, even you can see it in her eyes. Like all of her songs, there's no overdoing it. And I think I say that just about every Lucy Thomas song. And more importantly, she's not trying to sound older than she is. This is really impressive to me because I really kind of expected her to come out and try to be all mature and stuff. And she's not. There's still, it's very mature, but there's a youthfulness to her sound yet. She just lets I think the power of the melody carry through her voice, which is wonderful. And at the beginning, which really kind of impacted me, there were also these quick moments, just quick moments of almost complete silence that to me had such an impact. It kind of resets you a little bit when you get that little break. And that was both her singing and the music. There was just really quick little breaks of silence, which I enjoyed. She's so young, but the phrasing is clean. I'm not a vocal coach or anything, but from what I can tell, her breath support is like rock solid. and she nails the buildup of the song because it definitely builds up without rushing it at all. This isn't flashy at all, but instead I feel that she is confident in the song, and that makes this even more impressive. Um, I think you're kind of pulled in because every word that she's singing just feels completely honest and genuine. Loving this and really impressed at the way she's singing here at such a young age. Let's go ahead and play this to the end.
For me, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. For me.
I love that last note. You know, she sounds so young here, but if I didn't see this video, I would still know immediately that it's Lucy. There's just that sound that she's got and the way she hits some of these notes that you know it's Lucy, even as though it's a much younger version of her. And listening to the second half, as I kind of expected, the second half, the intensity really picked up, and Lucy handled it beautifully and maturely. Just really, really something to watch. So now that I've seen this, I know that she has been really good right from the start. Her voice stays steady, I think, through the song, but the emotion I think behind it really starts to take off in the second half. It's not that she reaches these notes; it's how steady and controlled I think that her voice stays when she's holding some of these notes. Really, and especially I don't want to keep saying it, at such a young age, and at the maturity level that she's at, to be able to handle some of this is pretty amazing. There's also this rawness. This may not be the right word, but there's also this rawness to her tone where I think she kind of makes this feel personal. Listening to this, I kind of got the sense like she wasn't just performing the song. Instead, I think she just really completely understood it. She got it. She knew what she was singing and why she was singing it. Um, and that final stretch that she was singing, she doesn't hold back, and yet it still feels very controlled. Um, wow, such maturity. And I don't know how to say this. She really has this amazing ability to know exactly when to pull back and when to push forward. Does that make sense? It's kind of rare to hear that kind of emotional control or that emotional timing at this age. And even without harmonies or any added layers, this performance still feels full and incredibly complete. I felt very satisfied listening to this. Just her voice, front and center, and that's all this song ultimately needed to really present such an amazing piece of music. Okay, there we go. Let me get my headphones on, and we'll be back for final thoughts. Okay, welcome back to Final Thoughts. That was really good. You know, I gotta laugh. I'm gonna go back just for a second here and give you something that kind of made me chuckle. I know this song originally came from a Jackman, I think that's his name, movie. I apologize, I don't remember the name of the woman who sang it. She sang it beautifully. But ever since then, whenever I hear this song, you guys are gonna think I'm nuts. I flash back to a Two and a Half Men episode where, and I'll make this real quick, where Charlie and Alan had made fun of this girl when they were young, and now that she's become older, she's very attractive, and they both end up hitting on her. and she knows that them, but they don't know that it's her. And she kept saying when they said, "Do you want to go out?" She's like, "Never, never, never." And every time I hear this song, I flash back to that episode. I know I got things going on in my mind that scare me as well. But anyways, all right, let's get to this. Never. Uh, this was really fun to see Lucy so young, and it proved to me why Lucy, now that she's older, is still so incredibly captivating to watch. She's at 14. She just doesn't sing this song. It's almost like she inhabits the song. You can see it in her expressions and her body language, like I mentioned earlier. But more importantly, I think you hear it in the choices that she makes in this song. And there's several. Her choices aren't just the technical choices. There's emotional choices. I think that she played off really well. Uh, every shift in volume, in tone, in word emphasis feels intentional and really deeply connected to the meaning of the song. So I think she just played it perfectly. And she's not rushing to show off her range. She's letting the meaning of the song, I think, kind of carry the melody, which is really nice and I would think incredibly hard to do. But what really stands out for me is confident she's keeping things, uh, how confident she is, I think, in keeping things really kind of stripped down. I can't believe there isn't pressure on her to kind of build things up really quick, but she doesn't. She just keeps it under control. And it's just her voice, clean and unfiltered, only with some moderate instrumentation behind her. She's really taken a risk at just throwing her voice out there, especially at such a young age. That decision alone takes maturity. A lot of singers, I think, lean on effects or dramatic vocals, maybe to cover up some things. But Lucy, I think, just lets the emotion of the song speak for itself, and it really, really works here. The video direction, I feel like I'm watching a newer video, is also worth mentioning. The lights stay soft and warm. The focus is entirely on her, like so many of her current videos, so she hasn't played around with that too much. There's no flashy editing, just simple shots and let you know that she's connected directly with this performance. And it feels intimate, like she's singing just for you. Not you, me. She's singing for me. I knew that as soon as I listened to it. And I think that's because there's no harmonies, there's no extra vocals or vocal nuances to really overcome what her voice is actually trying to give us. And to me, it just becomes her voice becomes more noticeable. And by the end, you forget how young she is. You're hearing a great vocalist delivering really a truly powerful song with honesty and I think in complete control. And that's what makes this version of Never Enough so memorable to me. Really, really well done. I can't believe I took this long to listen to one of her earlier songs, but I did. But lesson learned. So now I got a whole group of other songs I'll have to listen from her. So if you guys have suggestions for other earlier songs of hers, please let me know. Okay, guys, listen. As I always say, only life is priceless. Please make every day count. And don't forget to click that notification bell or follow me. That'd be awesome. And God bless all of you. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys next time. All right. Take care. Bye bye.